what you do?
I've been cheated a lot, done lied a lot. You know, I lied to cover it up because I honestly don't want to hurt her. And cheating, it was a choice for me. I did it. Not saying I can't stop. I can't. That's why I'm here.
How did Audrianna find out about the cheating?
Well, when we lived together, we started living together like 2 months in our relationship. You know, she always go through my phone a lot.
Okay.
You know,
Somebody said lesbians. Y'all y'all move in quick. I ain't gonna lie, my sisters, I love y'all. Okay, so y'all moved in 2 months after being together.
Yeah, 2 months after being together, you know, she always say it's suspicious.
So how many times have you cheated? What's the exact number?
I can't give you an exact number, but...
It's that high?
But I can count it
Niyanna,
on 2 hands.
is that high? In all sincerity, what do you suspect?
Really, I don't want this no more.
Okay.
Like, the life is childish, it's over with. Like, I want to be with her. This is the one, she brings me peace, you know. She brought me out of a real dark place when I was in that dark place. Okay,
so she supported you at your hardest moment. So what happens when Audrianna finds out that you're cheating and she gets angry? What happens?
She tends to get physical a lot.
So when you say gotten physical, do you mean you two are fighting, like with fists?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and how often does that happen?
It happens every time, like, we argue, or like she finds out I cheat, she wants to get physical.
Every time y'all argue, every time you cheat. You just said you cheated more than 2 hands. So y'all have gotten in more than 10 fist fights?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And how long have y'all been together? Because I know you moved in after 2 months. How long have you been together?
It'll be 2 years in April.
You told my producers that you describe your relationship as clingy.
Yes,
why?
Because it's always just been us two.
Yeah.
2 peas in a
So
pod.
I gotta ask you, why do you want to save this relationship?
Because I love her. I really do. Like, she really my peace, like my happiness. Like I said, she brought me out of that dark place.
I think it's time to meet Audrianna, don't y'all? Yeah. Everyone, please welcome Audrianna to the show so we get her side of the story. Hi, Audrianna. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
You look really beautiful. I want to know, how do you feel about everything you just heard?
If she, you know, she loved me and I'm her piece, walking to you to do, you know, what you do.
My producers told me that when y'all two got together, you had a girlfriend.
Yes, sir, I did.
Oh, yeah. So about the girlfriend, I seen it on Facebook. First, she didn't tell me something. I seen it.
So she didn't tell you that she had a girlfriend?
And she was like, acting like that. With her for real.
So the trust was broken from day one? From day one. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
That's the smoothness. Y'all see it? Yeah, okay. Smoothness and a little bit of toxicity. We're going to be real, okay? But, all right, so how did you find out she was cheating on you?
Well, I'll, you know, get her phone, of course. You know,
I know I go through phones, but you do know that's toxic.
I'm going to do it. Yeah, I know it's toxic.
Okay, good. Because I do it for proof. All parties know what's happening. When you do it and the other party doesn't know, that's when it becomes toxic behavior. But you did it for a reason.
So when I go through it, I don't say nothing right then. I kind of act, you know, distant.
Do you contact the other woman?
No, I didn't. At first, I didn't.
At first, you did it?
Yeah, at first, I didn't, because...
Niyanna, what you got to say about that?
Like I said, I lie to cover it up because the hurt, I don't want to hurt her.
You really think you lied to cover it up because you don't want to hurt her, or is it that you're afraid of you being seen in a certain light? Yeah, because it's not really about her while you're lying. It's about yourself. You don't want to be seen a certain way, so you want to be saying, well, let me try to keep this persona up, and then because once she catches you, she got to see the real you, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I just want to make sure. When was the most recent time that you learned she was unfaithful?
Last month. Her birthday was last month. At the beginning of December, we were separated, but we were still together. So
last month she cheated? Last month?
Yeah, so we was separated. So
from your perspective, what number does that make? Because she said more than 2 hands. She couldn't give me an exact number. Was that number 20?
I don't think it was that much, Karamo.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that
15? I'm just trying to go. What number?
How about 6 or 7?
Okay.
At the most, yeah. 'Cause it got bad last year.
Okay. Well, she said over 10 already.
I don't know what you consider cheating. Well, it ain't really like, I don't consider everything you should do cheating, but for me, like about 6 or 7.
You heard what everybody just did. They said, what? You don't consider everything she done cheating?
Like...
When she's telling you that it was cheating?
I ain't never catch the other time. That's what I say. I put like that.
So if you don't see it, then you don't count those other times?
Yeah, if I don't, see, of course.
Okay, so we got to get something big. She said you put your hands on her. You get physical. Tell me about that. Why?
Not every time, but when she lies to me, I answer the same question, she'll lie. And, I hear her say I slap her a couple times.
Where are those anger issues coming from?
Well, my mama, she, went through the same thing. Like, she, I grew up, around it.
So your mama does the same thing. So it's learned behavior.
Yeah.
Got it. How old are y'all, if you don't mind me asking? Niyanna, how old are you?
21.
You're 21. Okay. How old are you?
I'm 19.
You're 19. Okay. So I want to ask you, do you think you and Niyanna should stay in this relationship?
Honestly, I don't know what you're going to say.
You already know what I'm going to say?
Yeah.
What I'm going to say?
You're going to be like, no, we need to break up. But I feel like it could be worked on.
I'm going to ask you this, because you're 19, so you're young. What is your definition of love?
I don't know how to put it, but...
You don't know what the definition of love is. Just say that. You don't know. You're 19. I understand that. Do you know the definition of love? That's the honest and most realist thing. Right? She's like, And the reason I asked that question to both of you is because it's easy when you're young and you fall in love to be in these relationships and you move fast. And listen, as part of the member of the LGBT community, we move sometimes even quicker. It's like, we didn't have the love or support at home. So it's like you meet somebody, it's like, oh, we in love in 2 days, we move it in. It's like everything's going down. And it's like, you didn't have the time to process of like, what does love mean to me? Let me tell you something. Y'all are staying together because y'all are afraid of heartbreak. And I get it. Young love, 19, 20, 21, that's the worst. When heartbreak happens then, it's like, oh my gosh, world is devastated. But you cannot be afraid of heartbreak and stay in this codependent, unhealthy relationship. You just said, you knew I was going to say it. You already know it. It started off with trust issues from day one. I know you said she was with you in your darkest moments, and I believe that. But even in your darkest moments, you couldn't find the respect to treat her how she needed to be treated. So I'm gonna be real with you. I love you, Niyanna. I just met you, but you gotta stop using that as an excuse. That she was there for me in my darkest moments. Because there's gonna be other people who are gonna be there for you in darkest moments. They're gonna be there for you when it's hard. I don't think you're gonna have a problem finding that. Obviously, you can find women with no problem. And then for you, come on now. You're a young woman who is modeling behavior. You just told me my mama used to fight, so I'm fighting. But now the work you have to do is you have to challenge that narrative of what you witness in the house and ask yourself, why am I modeling this behavior?
I know I deserve better. I do.
Then why are you staying? Why are you getting physical? If you knew better, then why have you been in this for 2 years? So there is an unconscious part of you that thinks this is what life has to be. Because you didn't have a healthy relationship modeled for you. And you need to do the work to fight against that. Y'all have been codependent for 2 years. If you're courageous enough, I would like you all to maybe break up today. You know? Are you courageous enough?
It won't happen today.
Exactly. Go home and do the work. I have clearly pinpointed for both of y'all where the work starts. So you ain't got no excuse. Karamo done gave y'all the starting point. You know exactly where it starts. Self-respect for you, it starts with you. And for you, it starts with understanding why you're mimicking your mother's behavior and why you don't feel like you deserve more. Good luck, y'all, all right? Yeah. All right, everyone.